Hi everyone, it's Donna here. I've actually been asked by a friend of mine, June, to show you how I actually made that flower as a tutorial and not just to talk through it, because apparently she reckons I go off a tangent, and she would be right. Okay, I've already started some of these because I don't want you to be here for an hour. This is a Pepsi Max can. I've just washed it, dried it, cut the top and the bottom off, and then I have just cut that in half. So there's the other half. Okay, and it goes in a circle. It's easier to work with this way, and you can flatten it out a bit. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some alcohol inks. Okay, and I'm going to, because I've got the bottom a blue, I've already started. I'm actually going to do a orangey kind of colour. Sometimes this happens. One of the petals will come off or something will break off. Don't worry about it. It did it in this here. It cut off here. But that's not a problem, because time I fold them together, you won't even see it. Okay, so don't stress. Okay, let's go. So I'm doing 2 lots of alcohol inks today. I've got the Contour Creation ones, and I've also got some of the Tim Holtz ones to use. And I like using both. I mean, the difference between them is that I think the Tim Holtz one is a stronger pigment, and this is just a little bit lighter, and the two together is great. I love it. Okay, so that's all the difference there is. I've got an old one of these, Tim Holtz, and I've got a felt pad. This one's been used a lot, but I just want to show you that you can still reuse it. I could get a new one out for you, but look, it doesn't matter if that's got some of that colour in it, because it'd all suit them. But if you're going to do a new one that's only got the pinks in it and the yellows and that, then by all means change that out and throw it away, okay? They can actually combust because it is alcohol, so just be aware of that. So I want to do mainly orangey and red, so just a couple drops there. And this one's Sunset Orange. The other one was Watermelon. I'll just bring them over here for you. This one is Goldfish. This one is a pearl one, and it's Butter. I've already shaken it up. You can hear the ball. And a little bit of the pink Orchard. Now, you don't have to do that many colours at once. You can build up your layers. But look, I like to just get them over and done with. Okay. And I'm just tapping. I haven't even put any blending solution on it. Okay, and a bit of blending solution is this. And that sometimes it will help spread out the colour if you want it. But I don't want it, because I want a really strong colour. Okay, so there you go. That's my second sheet here. And I always do a couple sheet with the same, because you don't know what you're going to make out of it. And be careful, that is sharp. It is metal. It is tin. So just be careful. And this is nearly instant dry, so there you go. They're done. That's how simple that is to colour that. And do I like it? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside for just one more second. Now, I've got one of these here, but I think I'm going to put a little bit more green on that one. It's like a bit of gold, but I'm going to, well, put green on it. No, I think I'll just go over it with what's on my blending brush, on my foam brush, I think. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's good. See what I mean? You can go back in and you can change things. This one, it just gives that little bit of colour to carry that through. There you go. Simple. So that all carries that through. I just moved that over there. So this is what we've got now. I can clean this up later because it's glass. It doesn't matter. Now what I'm going to do with this first, I'm actually going to put it through an embossing folder. And I'm going to bring in my Cuttlebug. And I'm going to bring in my plates. And I've used Damask from Kaiser Craft embossing folder, and all I simply do is put that in there. Now be careful which way your folder goes, because if it's the it's a bumpy bit, right, if it's the bumpy bit, it pushes down into the recess, okay, so the colour goes up on it with the bumpy bit, and that's how you get your pattern. And no, it doesn't damage it. Doesn't damage anything, okay? So it's just your embossing folder. Now your sandwich depends on your machine. So here mine is an A plate, a shim, a B plate, the folder, and another B plate. Okay, so I'm just going to put that through. You don't need to really see this, but I'll just put it through and only go through once. Okay, only go through once, because it is very, very fine tin. So I've done that upside down, but you know what, I love that, so it doesn't really, I don't really care. But some patterns, so I've had that upside down, okay, but that doesn't matter because I really like that. If I thought it was going to be a problem, I would use my other sheet, and that's why I do too. Okay, now I'm going to cut that now into a flower shape. So for this sandwich, I only need the 2 B plates, like this. And I need the Tim Holtz die, which is the Tattered Florals. Okay. Now what I do is I quite often, if I'm going to cut out these sheets aren't big enough to cover the whole thing. So what I do is I cut out these little bits of paper, and then I just cut them to size, and then I'll cut out that little bit there, and it just saves some of this for next time for something else. Okay, but for here at the moment, see, I'm going to waste all that, but that doesn't matter. I'll let you get away with, let me do it this time. So what I've done is I'll put the 2 sandwiches between there, put it through my Cuttlebug machine, and again only go through once. Take it off, and that doesn't matter that I get things like this that's come out of the bottom, because you can use that on your projects. Look, I mean, these are 2 different kinds of flowers, so you know, to tuck them in, shape them and tuck them in, yeah, I love it, so I don't care. Now just be gentle taking this out, because it is metal and it is very, very fine. Okay, there we go. Just put that to the side, and that's what we just made. Okay, that flower. So there's my flower there. Yes, there. Okay, so that's going to be my flower. Now, how to put it together. See, that was simple, wasn't it? I shape my leaves. You need to be careful, because 1, you're dealing with your metal, and 2, you could crack it really easy. Okay, I don't know if you could see through that, but yeah, that's all, you know, very, very fine. I don't mind them cracking. I honestly don't. And look, strangely enough, it also depends on the soft drink that you use. I'm going to try to get that in there. No, that's so not going to work. And I'm going to take it up. Again, I'm taking this up. And what it's doing is just giving me some shape, really. That's all. That's all I need. I just need some shape. And I kid you not, it does depend on the can you use. And I'm going to try to bend this a little bit with my finger, just like that. So you can see. You wouldn't want to do the deep embossing ones of Tim Holtz on this fine metal, and because I think it will cut right through it. It was actually just fall bits. And my little one, just shape it up there. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and grab my hole punch because I should have done that beforehand. I will be 1 second. That's an old mat, computer mat, and that's actually brilliant. So what I'm going to do is just stab a hole through the middle or proximate middle. Of each one. And don't forget that metal actually tears. I know, right? Who would have thought that? And the last one, as you can see how that's falling to pieces there. So you're going to have to be really careful. Okay. I did have a rag here 1 second ago. Oh my God. Oh, here it is. Found it. People found it. Don't panic. So we're going to put that through. Oh my God, I'm all fingers this morning. Ah! Then I lost it. Ah! Let's have another go, will we? Oh my God. All fingers. And that's bending. Ah! See, it doesn't always run smoothly. Which one's broken off? That one. Yes. So I'll put that one on the bottom, actually the broken off one, and I'll put this one in the middle. I'll put the broken one that's on the bottom. And so you don't even see that. You can't even see that little bit of broken one. So turn it over. Voila! You have a flower. Just shape it up a bit. Oh, shivers. Don't go too hard because you'll break everything there that you've just done. I like the different colours. I just think they look pretty. But see what I mean by just shaping them just a fraction. That's the one I did the other day. And that's the one I've done today. Okay. Real simple, easy, different look. One because of the colour and because of the embossing folders. This is a more busy embossing folder. So, simple, easy. And June, I hope that helped. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.